Good morning. My name is Scott Jones, and I have the pleasure of being the Scoutmaster for the virtual Introduction to Outdoor Leadership Skills course. This morning, we're going to be demonstrating, using the EDGE method, how to perform a proper flag ceremony. We're going to go over how to properly raise the flag, how to pay respect to the flag, how to lower the flag and fold the flag at the end of the day. We're going to be able to use the two parts of the EDGE method this morning. We're going to explain what we're doing, and then we're going to demonstrate it. Using those two parts, you should then be able to go back to your units and use the last two parts, which will be to guide and enable your scouts to perform a scout ceremony.
I'm Aaron Conklin. I have many positions within Alamo Area Council, but I'm currently helping out with virtual IOLS as a troop guide.
Hi, I'm Stephen Henley. I'm helping out as a troop guide as well for virtual IOLS.
So we start out the flag ceremony with our scouts who are in the color guard, usually standing 15 to 20 feet from the flagpole. It can be anywhere from 2 to 6 scouts, depending on the number of flags that you're raising. If you're raising just the U.S. flag, typically 2 scouts would be appropriate. If you're raising the troop flag, or perhaps a historical flag, then obviously you'd want to add more scouts. So the scouts will start at a position of at ease, and you will have a scout additionally who will act as your caller and who will call the commands. This can also be filled by your senior patrol leader. So the first command given will be to call the honor guard to attention, and then to call your troop to attention. It's also important to note, if you have an audience, say of parents and grandparents and friends, it would be more appropriate to ask the audience to rise and to pay respect to the flag, as opposed to calling the audience to attention. Once everybody's at the position of attention, the individual giving the commands will then give the command, color guard forward march, and at that point the color guard will march forward towards the flag. Once they reach a position roughly 2 to 3 feet from the flag, the individual calling commands will then give the command, color guard halt, and then followed by the command, prepare to post the colors.
Prepare to post the colors.
At that time, the color guard, one member of the color guard, will loosen the ropes for the flag and bring the clips down into the proper position so that the flag can be secured to the flagpole. Once they have secured the flag to the flagpole correctly, and sometimes for our younger scouts this can be a little bit of a challenge, so it's one of those things that an adult or an older scout can stand by to assist if needed. Once the flag is secured, the individual calling commands will then give the command to the troop and to everyone to give the scout salute.
Scout salute.
Once everyone has given the scout salute, he will give the command,
post the colors.
Post the colors. At this point, the individual who has a hold of the string will then raise the flag briskly to the top. We always raise the flag very quickly when it goes up. Once the flag is at the top of the flagpole, that individual will then secure, either using an appropriate knot or a cleat if the flagpole is equipped with one. At that point, the individual giving commands will then say ready to, and then immediately thereafter give the scout sign and go into the scout oath
on my honor
and scout law. Once the scout oath and scout law is complete, it would be appropriate, if the troop desires, to do an invocation. At that point, once that is completed, the individual calling commands will direct the color guard with the command reform.
Color guard,
they will then
reform.
Move back into their original position, facing the troop. He will then give the command forward march. The color guard will then march back to their original starting position. Once they have reached that, he will give the command, color guard halt. Color guard at ease, troop at ease.
Guard at ease, troop at ease.
And that will be our very simple raising of the flag ceremony. Now, once the end of the day has done, at that point, it will be time to lower the colors. The color guard, again consisting of the same 3 to 6 individuals, will form up in the same position that they formed up in the morning to lower the flags. The same commands will be given: color guard attention, forward march. They will move to a position approximately 2 to 3 feet in front of the flag. At this point, the command will be given: prepare to lower the colors.
Color guard.
At this point, the honor guard will loosen the cords holding the flag to the flagpole and prepare the flag to be lowered. Once they are in position and are comfortable, the individual giving commands will direct the troop to give the scout salute, and this flag will slowly be lowered.
Lower the color.
Once the flag has been lowered, the individuals on the color guard will then remove the flag from the clips on the flagpole, resecure the rope, and at this point we'll begin to fold the flag correctly. The flag is folded in a tri-fold method. It will be extended out to its full length and then folded 3 times, once in half and then in half again. On that last fold, that the stars are facing out on both sides. This will be important later on. Once you have that flag folded down to twice its side, you will then begin to form a triangle on the farthest end away from the stars, and fold that triangle in towards the center. When you're done folding the flag, what you should have is a triangle. At this point, the individual that was holding the stars end of the flag will secure the flag against their chest, crossing their arms, such as this. Once that is done, the individual giving commands will then direct the color guard with command: color guard reform,
Color guard. Reform.
followed by forward march. At this point, color guard will return to its original starting position. At that point, the command will be given: color guard halt, color guard at ease, troop at ease. And that is a very simple and easy explanation of a flag ceremony.
Folding the flag, you need to make sure that the union, the blue section of the flag, is on the bottom when you're folding. When you're folding it in half, leave yourself about 1 inch of space. When you're folding up the flag into a triangle, this will give you a little bit extra blue material to work with when you fold it up. When starting to fold the triangle, you may need some additional assistance. So by having an additional person, you can keep the flag tight and makes it easier to fold. When you get to the end, you may find you don't have enough material to tuck in. So go ahead and back it out, 1 whole fold. Fold it up the excess, fold it a triangle, and tuck the remainder in. When you're done, it should be in triangle. It should have no red exposed at all.
It's important to point out that it doesn't have to be perfect. And it's probably not going to be perfect. This is a tension knot. And a tension knot is used to secure a flagpole rope to a flagpole when you don't have cleats, which would be the metal structures that typically will allow you to tie a figure 8 knot off. So the first thing you want to do, and make sure you have a good length of rope to work with. Then you want to wrap your hand around the pole, securing the rope with your thumb. You'll make a loop and allow the loop to hang loosely approximately 8 to 12 inches below your thumb. You're going to wrap the rope around the knotted rope that's hanging down several times until you get a secure lashing. Then you're going to tuck that remaining rope in. At that point, you're going to pull the whole assembly down, and that will secure the flag to the flagpole. I hope. Please. Not to harm my finger. So at times of national mourning, it would be appropriate to fly the flag at half-staff. There are also certain holidays, such as Memorial Day, that is also appropriate to fly the flag at half-staff. First thing you want to do is perform the very same ceremony that you did to raise the flag on a normal day. What you're going to do is then raise the flag all the way to the top of the flagpole. Once the flag has reached the top of the flagpole in a brisk manner, you will then very slowly lower it down to approximately the halfway point and then secure the flag. The flag will remain at half staff for the remainder of the day, and then when it's time to retire the colors at the end of the day, you will then hoist the flag back to the top of the flagpole and then lower it in a respectful manner. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and I hope you found it useful. Thank you.
Favorite questions and answers. All right.
FAQs. Why
Okay.
do you say two?
Once upon a time, one of our Army individuals in the council, who shall remain nameless, Linda Dieguez, wanted to do a salute, and unfortunately we could only afford 2 bullets instead of 7. So all kidding aside, there are lots of myths and folklore about how to treat the flag. Truth be told, U.S. Flag Code just simply states that we treat the flag with respect. So if you go out on the internet, there's tons of different scripts and ceremonies that you can perform to retire the flag. And all of them, many of them are great. But honestly, all you need to do is to properly retire a flag is to just do it respectfully.